We're specialists. All that we do is mortgage loans for residential properties. That's what we specialize in. We don't offer any other products. So every single person that we have on staff, in turn, to provide the best experience possible to all of our existing clients and any potential new ones.
Honestly, I almost relate it to like speaking to a relative. They're there for you, they want to work for you, and they want to make the process as easy as possible.
The long and short answer is no. It's completely free, and it's a service that we provide in good faith. In some instances, we can close as fast as 10 days. Our average transaction from front to back is just over 21 days. We're at 22 days. The idea is to leave borrowers being from application to the time that we're done with their loan in 15 days or less. The very first time that we speak to a client until that we close is all in here, all in our office. So from the time that you speak to myself or potentially one of the other loan officers that are here, all the way up to the processing, to the underwriting, to the closing, to the funding, it all happens here. We avoid that completely. I think the culture here is fantastic. Everybody that we have on the team really enjoys what it is that they do. We all enjoy working with each other.
It's really a big family. Our company is gigantic, but the great thing about it is every branch does have their own culture, and they're pushed to create all their own dynamic.
If the client's supposed to close, for example, on the next day and we're not done the day prior, we don't go home. Everybody knows here that we're committed to closing, and we're committing to closing on time, whatever it takes. So we want to do our homework up front and base your approval off of facts, not just assuming of what they potentially could afford. So there's so many times where a client will say, hey, I make $50,000 a year, and then we get their tax returns and they really make $30,000 a year. It may not seem like a big deal, but 40% less income is a deal killer. You would want to know that up front rather than when you're emotionally attached to a property or you've spent weeks and weeks and weeks looking for a house, getting it under contract, thinking you're going to move in there just to find out at the 25th hour that you could never purchase that home. So we're just doing the best job possible to set them up for success down the road. It's really simple. There's so much that goes into interest rate, and it seems to be the focal point of most consumers' decisions. Everybody wants to feel like they're getting a good deal. Whenever you're thinking of interest rates, they're like gas prices. They go up and down multiple times per day. What separates us is that we're product specialists. That's what we focus on, the best that you've ever had, and it's not going to get better than that. That's our commitment to you. Every single scenario is different. Every single person's goals are different. Every single person's wants are different.
And we try to go over that with everyone here. You might be able to qualify for a $600,000 house, but do you want to pay that $4,000 a month mortgage?
So rather than finding out what's the most that you can get approved for, it's finding out what really fits your budget from a payment perspective. So we like to start there, saying, what are your goals? What are you looking to spend on a monthly basis? We're not trying to figure out what's the most we can lend you. We're going to find out what's the most, or what's your comfort zone that you want to pay monthly, and then we build from there.